What up, Metal Chris? Waiting for this fucking Dead by Daylight so I can play. What up, Globus? This is my very first Prime. Watching some March Madness. That's what's up. I know University of Maryland won today, so that's pretty chill. UV, yeah, UV, yeah. I keep hearing Gonzaga's gonna take it. Gonzaga's gonna get the chip. You put a 3D print you did in my Discord art channel? Word, I gotta check it out then. You peep that shit. I saw this. You posted on Twitter. I did see this. This is pretty cool. It makes me wish I could get something other than my fucking other than the test print to print on my fucking Anycube behind me. You have so you have the same or at least a similar printer. Yeah, I have no fucking clue how to get this thing to print. I'm not gonna hold you. What up, Kuma? I have no idea how to sit with how I'm feeling right now, so I'm just gonna fucking play some video games. What up, King Hype? King motherfucking Hype. In the hazy for cheesy, my Sonic Mini 4K. Oh, so I guess your Anycubic that was just for the wash and cure station then? Because I have both. I have a Photon Mono X and the like that there is the Photon Mono X, and that there is the wash and cure station. Yeah. So yeah, seemed like a good buy. I was already getting the Photon Mono X. I might just try a different resin printer honestly, because I think this is busted somehow, and I don't have the warranty on it anymore. So this is my first time drinking Prime. I don't know what this is or what it's supposed to be. I don't know if I'd get it again, honestly. So you're actually there. Damn, Kuma. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Let me see if the game. Why does this absolutely refuse to fucking update? Amazon got a drink now? Nah. It's not the Jeff Bezos. I don't know what the fuck this shit is. It's so apparently the at least I don't know if this is where the factory is. The LLC is registered in Louisville, Kentucky. Um, there's hella coconut water in it, which explains why it tastes so weird. It's 10% coconut water. I guess I got like what in the absolute fuck? Okay, so I guess it's like 5 minutes on the update. Is it bussin'? It's not really it's not disgusting, but it ain't bussin'. It's kind of mid. Try those. I'll give those a shot when I get some extra time. I might try them out this weekend if I end up back here Sunday. I'm probably going out of town. The big hairy nut water. Yeah. Pause. So I guess deadies is gonna take like another 5-10 minutes to actually update. So I'm thinking, do I want to play something or do I want to watch? Let's watch something because I think there's a new killer coming. Let's check out this new killer, I guess. Yeah, there's an official trailer for the new killer that came out. There's 2 new killers that I haven't seen yet, so I guess let's check these out. Damn, okay. This weird ass motherfucker doing. There's literally no reason to do that with organic material. Ritualistic. Something ritualistic. She got the little ring clothes. The skull mentions. Yeah, the new killer has a drone. Let's watch this. I haven't seen this. David King. What the fuck? Yeah, the drone bug, we were still playing Hunt. We were still playing Hunt when they put the drone bug in. $25,000 hours. 25,000 hours. How do you even go pro in Dead by Daylight? What the fuck? How? Like how? How does that even occur? At what point
I challenge some of the best players in the world in
Dead?
hopes of answering one single question. Does Ghostface stand a chance against top caliber survivors? After watching the squad go up against the world's #1 Sadako in one of Oddstarva's videos, I knew I had to throw my hat in the ring. The survivors are going to be going up against are comprised of Hens333, Laser, Dan, and Lumpy. Combined, these survivors have over 25,000 hours in Dead by Daylight and are seasoned professionals in tournament style of play. This insane group shreds through some of the world's strongest and best killers in the game. So bringing Ghostface is definitely going to be extremely hard, especially since he's historically ranked near the bottom. The 3 matches you are about to see are going to include maps such as Coal Tower, Treatment Theater, and Wrecker's Yard, all without any editing. My builds today are going to start off casual and gradually increase in intensity through the video, so make sure to stay till the end. Big shout out to Hens and his insane teammates for giving me this opportunity. Their links will be down in the description. Okay,
see,
make sure you're subscribed. Get your
this is a nitpick because, like, obviously it's a video game and, like, just look at the model. You got to have some kind of customization. But, like, for me, as a long-time horror fiend, especially a gore hound like myself, and just, you know, I'm a giallo fiend, I'm a slasher fiend, I'm a body horror fiend. The mask, the Ghostface mask is all well and good, but the chrome knife I'm gonna see if I can find this shit. The chrome knife is just as iconic as the mask. Like, hold on. Like, you see how shiny that bitch is? I'm saying, like, you need the chrome knife. It's got to be a K bar too. You feel me? Like, cause when he does the move, you know what I'm saying? If you're not a real scream head, if you're not a real slasher head, you're not gonna know what I'm talking about. But when he does like the move after he finished dabbing him up, like when he's all done dabbing him up, he just fucking with his bare hand, well, not his bare hands, but with his gloved hand, just wipes the blood off the knife, and you can see that shit shining. Like, just like look at this. I'm saying, like, that bitch needs to be shiny. My fault. It's not even a K bar. It's a buck knife. I'm tripping. But that's all I'm saying. I need the shiny. I need the shiny Ghostface knife. Self-res is coming back permanently. I didn't even know there was self-res. Oh yeah, there was that one trait.
I think would be the best idea for me is to go ahead.
I think you could like necro yourself. I think is what it was.
1, 2, 3. I don't know if the fourth one has distortion. But I would imagine that they know I have lethal pursuer. So what I'd like to do is try to come from this side here and mark from the opposite side. Okay, saw someone on my right over here. Ace is on the here by Shaq. The reveal we did win. It's actually huge. We're gonna start our first chase here at Shaq.
My man's ready to get.
Now, there's gonna be a little bit of latency stuff when it comes to their ping because they're playing from the EU, which is fine.
I knew that was coming. Man's ready to get the pallet dropped on him.
Nice.
So he can actually see you for a minute. This is why I need to start playing Killer more. I might play Killer tonight, even though I don't have Ghostface.
I don't think this makes sense for me to go and drop this here. Damn, didn't get enough. Unfortunate. May break chase from her. Go somewhere else. I don't have time for my power to come back online yet.
Damn, this man is getting looped. He is getting fucking looped.
It's big down for us. Nice. I just want to see if I can get one hit if possible. Power's back.
That person is definitely getting picked up. 1000% better get picked up. Oh, never mind. SpongeBob. Right on that damn hook.
Just walking off sprint burst, I would imagine. $99, perfect. Let's save her for later. I'm gonna put a little pressure over here. Okay, this is Hens going for the save. I'm gonna go into put my attention on the Hens here. I really like to eat this pallet. Thank you.
What up, John? What up, Amanda Pena? What up, Fade? My fault, I'm watching this. I didn't even pay attention to chat. Did not see who was in chat. But what up, everybody? Shout out to everybody in chat. crazed and Kai, get the fuck out of here. All right, let's play some. Let's actually play some Dead by Daylight now. My shit is. I still have Naraka Blade Point too. I might play Naraka Blade Point. I can start playing that again at some point. Yo, what up, Arun? Why in the fuck is my connection so bad? Because I have more than one fuck. I'm sorry. Yo, what up, Fat? I'm the real KP. I can't call you KP. I gotta call you Fat. It's only 10. I don't even know if I want to go to work tomorrow, for real. I don't know if I'm. I already called out Monday, though. If I miss work tomorrow, it'll only be my third day off, and like the 5 weeks at this point tomorrow will be that since I've been working there, and fucking I worked 2 different weekends. So getting old fucking sucks. Like 4-day weekend, yeah. Getting old sucks because everything you lose. I'm not just talking about like your physical body or any type of stuff like that. Like I fucking, what do I want to I want it. I am not quite the heaviest I've ever been, but I'm much heavier than I've picked up a significant amount of weight since I was in my teens and 20s. Got a few stray gray hairs here and there that you can't even see because I'm still pretty youthful in that regard. Got a few extra lines on my face. Got a lot more extra lines on my hands. few clicks and pops in my joints here and there. You know, I'm only 33, so my mortal husk is still, in my opinion, I still think I'm still in my physical prime. But just in the last fucking like 15 years, just in the last 15 years, I lost the house I grew up in. I lost my best friend. I lost my best friend twice. My fucking house burned down. Almost fucking died of I still, God only fucking knows what. I only have the fucking discharged hospital debt from the 5-day stay in the hospital back in 2015 to show for it. This fucking sucks, man, because you don't think about when you're in the moment, you don't start to really think about oh fuck! Oh my god! Sheesh. You don't really think about your sense of like permanence is, I don't know. You take things for granted. I took a lot. Oh, this motherfucker's on me. There's lots of feelings I wish I could have saved in a fucking jar. Moments. It might just be the way that my situation's set up. I am about to be in the gym getting those gains. I'm gonna get my subscription after this weekend, because these motherfuckers, the whole reason I didn't get it a couple weeks ago was because they told me at work that I get a free gym membership along with my free steel toes, which I also haven't gotten yet, and I'm tired of getting jerked around about it, so I'm just gonna get and hope that they like reimburse me, or I can get it and cancel the one I paid or something. I don't know. But honestly, it doesn't seem that terribly expensive to begin with. Gym membership. The black card Planet Fitness, so I can go to any Planet Fitness. Because there's the one I'm planning on going to with Fade after work, but there's also one closer to my house out here. So on like a weekend night or something, like get a wild hair, I need to just like go out, hit the treadmill or something, trip off to the downtown Planet Fitness. I didn't realize how just like naturally strong I am until today either. Like there was a moment like last year when I was still working with Fade. One of the truck drivers who I think he used to work in a dock, but one of the truck drivers came in and was asking us to move a pallet or something. He was like, yo, I can't believe they let that happen. Nobody got that man off the hook. That's a little crazy. But he was, I fucking like just reached down and moved this shit with one hand. He was like, why y'all niggas so strong in here? Why y'all niggas so strong? And I didn't even think about it. Oh my god, and that's why, because this motherfucker's face camping. Oh no! Ah! Where do I go? Oh my god, where do I go? This motherfucker is just nose camped up. What's this motherfucker doing? Dog. I'm glad I have all brown shit on, because these guys are clearly fucking throwing. I have no idea what the fuck is going on. I got the only gen in the map done. Bandcamp employees unionized today. That's what the fuck I want to hear. That is what the fuck I want to hear. Like, I'm gonna say this now just because I fucking, you know what I mean? We're on that conversation, and I tweeted today talking shit about Auto Bar, but like, it's very on brand that my number one complaint about Auto Bar was them not giving a fuck about people of color, like the artists that they book, and just a lot of the conversations that I personally fucking had with Tekla about her trying to be like woke, like literally saying out of her mouth like I want to make sure I'm woke and all this other fucking just absolutely weird like box ticking representation shit, right? Because at the end of the day, it doesn't fucking matter how much representation you have, especially if you don't acknowledge the differences in class, even amongst the races. If at the end of the day, all that money is just going to some fucking weird ass white woman anyway. So it sucks because I see a lot more of like events for black people, like people of color, that might even have that fucking class awareness, you know what I mean? It's like goth nights and shit, and that's all cool. But the thing that bothers me the most about that place, but also this could be extrapolated like to the scene at large, is that all this shit's politically charged, and not even just like generally politically charged, but like politically charged in that direction, like towards leftism, towards saying fuck authority, fuck power, etc, etc, etc. But and it's not as if there's like the people who work there are strangers to this rhetoric. And this was something I said over the pandemic when all of the DIY spaces were obviously closing, is that if you guys don't think that, first of all, the people who own the major venues don't all know each other and talk to each other, number one. Number two, that they couldn't do a fundraiser or just chip in out of their whatever to keep the actual scene alive in terms of DIY art spaces and stuff. If you think that they're not personally, and like there's not a conflict of interest there, where the only alternative after the DIY spaces close is to pay fucking $500 to play on the floor at Auto Bar, or pay like $500 for 45 minutes of Metro Gallery or something like that, you're not paying attention. Like, you're letting your emotions and your nostalgia towards the music that you like cloud your judgment in terms of how you view authority figures in your scene and holding them accountable. You know what I mean? Like, we all like, if you fuck with punk and you claim you're leftist, you claim you're down with fucking abolishing the patriarchy, you're anti-racist, all the shit you should be moving towards, at the very least unionizing your shit, but making these places workers co-ops, because this is something that literally happened. Joe Squared became a workers co-op during the pandemic, right? But for whatever reason, and you know, I haven't set foot in an auto bar in years and haven't spoken to anyone who works there in years. So this might have already happened, in which case, feel free to tell me I'm talking on my ass. But this has been my problem with, you know, motherfuckers complaining about Ticketmaster and shit. It's just, where's the action behind the aesthetic? And I said it about like the metal scene, and not even just like about anything political in that regard, but just the idea that like metal, specifically like satanic metal, like black metal stuff, the idea that that shit is counterculture is like fucking like you're also not paying attention. You have bought the product. I'm saying you have drank the Kool-Aid. There's a fucking cartoon about metal bands. Right, you can go in, you can buy fucking like Dark Throne t-shirts and shirts with like pentagrams and shit on them at the mall. You know what I'm saying? That's always been the case. For my generation, at least. When I first started getting into metal in like the early 2000s, you could just like walk into Hot Topic. All of my favorite metal tees came from Hot Topic. My favorite Cryptopsy tee, my fucking favorite Cephalic Carnage tee, like all that shit came literally from the fucking mall. You know what I mean? And, oh my god. And when it comes to, like, punk, that genre has existed for way longer. Like, hardcore, you know what I mean? Like, that shit got commercialized before a lot of us who got super deep into that scene as teenagers were even fucking aware of its existence. I was calling myself straight edge before I had heard my first Minor Threat song. Just off the strength, and I don't know. It's just fucking weird. That's the real class solidarity. You get what I'm saying? When motherfuckers look around, observe their environment, and observe their position and their status wherever they're at, and say, actually, this is better than something that would be equitable for everyone who's involved, because that's what's also so, like, I am bitter, clearly, because I got fucked over in a really, really bad way. But, like, the crazy part is like, I want more for them. Like, they stand to gain so much more from actually being a workers' co-op and having the people who work there participate in how things operate there. Because I didn't have, I not only did I have fuck all to do with the stuff that got booked there, when I suggested shit, I got told no. And then they gave that shit to the rich kids. You know what I'm saying? I knew I heard the fucking hatch over there. I can cook his fucking ankles and get to the hatch. That'd be great. Oh, and I've done it. 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 Yeah, well, this is what I'm saying is like, there was a point when that shit could be considered counterculture. You know what I mean? Because of the social climate that music. Yo said I suck. That's why I was the only one who escaped. Fucking bird brain. Ugh. But it's like, yo, it's just like rap and hip hop. You know what I mean? Where there, because, and I feel like for me personally, that was the biggest takeaway from this, the fact that rap and hip hop became larger than rock music in terms of popularity and like mass appeal, was the passing of the torch in terms of genres that became truly gentrified, that became truly colonized, right? Because if we remember, it's this thing that a lot of us won't let people forget is that rock music was invented by black people, by queer black people in the black church, right? And you know, hip hop, in terms of the general culture, not just including emceeing, but also including like breakdancing and graffiti and fashion, more or less, also came from poor blacks and Latinos in New York, right? And now you got your Jack Harlows, your Macklemores, and they were the canary in the coal mine, right? Like, I remember the year that I graduated high school and the fucking Asher Roth "I Love College" song got as popular as it did. That was the canary in the coal mine for me. That was the writing on the wall when I was like, yo, this shit is about to get gentrified. And sure enough, like a year or so later was when Jake, "You the Best I Ever Had" or whatever, when that song first came out. And the novelty of it was that it was a singer that also rapped, and that wasn't it, because we've had that for fucking ever. We had Ja Rule, right? We've been had that for a decade, but prior to that, almost a decade, right? It might actually have been a full decade. I can't remember when Ja Rule first came out, but it was just that it was someone that was appealing to white people now. FD Signifier did a fucking really cool video about how that shit got gentrified, and when the proper gatekeepers allowed that to happen because they cared more about getting rich than keeping the product pure. Which is, that should sound familiar for any other fellow drug war veterans out there. But that is how and where the shift took place. It's not just because, I don't know. I don't know what I'm fucking trying to say here. I'm just going. Let me keep playing. I'm tired and a little fucked up right now emotionally. But it's cool. I want to be petty right now. Like, I want to be really, really petty, but I'm not going to. I just looking at my view count. Why do I still have tabs for these people that I blocked fucking forever ago in my chatterino? Do that shit? Nah, cause the thing about it is me saying people's names is how they stay relevant. You know what I'm saying? And this particular individual, it's already like, it's like indisputed. Their highest viewed stream was a panel they did with me. And I'm not trying to fucking big them up by giving them exactly what they want. Cause I'm gonna talk about this, cause I feel like there's some advice and wisdom to share, at least for people who are on this bitch that are politically remotely politically motivated. Fuck it, let's go to deadies. Though, like, my number one regret on here is getting involved with any of the Twitch politics on any level at all. Like, even winding up on their radar in the first place. Cheers, about the Oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna stop doing that. Because so Fade actually said it perfectly. Is that like it's not actually a place where when people talk about blood sport, there's no difference between like what you would think of as regular debate and what we call air quotes blood sport. The overlap, like the Venn diagram of people who enjoy those two things is a circle. The chair destroyer is at it again, yes. And the thing that I realized way too late, and what I stood on way too late, is that, and I even said this a few times when I was still kind of adjacent to that circle, is that there's certain shit that's like not up for debate. I'm not about to sit here and debate with you the validity of xenogenders. I'm not about to debate with you what was worse, slavery or the Holocaust. I'm just not doing that. It's goofy shit. And people are like horny to do that. They and I don't just mean the people who want to create content off of setting those types of situation up. I mean people who enter the space that are like, yeah, I'm gonna show everybody how stupid these people are and how stupid this like conversation is. And it's like, my brother in Christ, my sibling in Christ, no one cares. Right wingers know they're wrong. They don't care because they don't have to be right. They have power. And, you know, we're having this conversation about trans genocide now, but I was saying this a year ago, which is like, why the fuck would you remotely entertain any kind of conversation with these trans folks? You even talking to them about these topics validates their position, right? I'm not gonna, I don't need to argue with someone who thinks the sky is purple. I don't need to argue with somebody who thinks 2 + 2 = 5. Like, why the fuck, like, what do I stand to gain from that interaction aside from giving this other person who clearly just wants to argue and get me emotional, giving them exactly what they're looking for, right? And this is the wisdom that I hope other people can learn from my mistake in terms of engaging with the debate shit and in any capacity whatsoever, is that know off top that a solid like 50% of the audience does not care about anything you have to say. They're there to watch their favorite streamer talk shit. There's been multiple conversations had about parasocial relationships and whatnot, and that is one of them, right? When you were sitting at the school lunch table and, you know, your homie was there or whatever, and y'all were having a roast session or whatever, it didn't matter what the other person said unless they came back with some absurdly cruel or off the wall shit, right? And this is the market that you're dealing in, is no one gives a fuck about the reasoning or the logic behind your argument. They want to see you say some crazy shit, or they want to turn you into a lolcow, which is like, and I've said this before as well, it's pathetic, and oh my god, it's Ghostface. It's pathetic in a way that I can't fully articulate. The fact that there are people on this platform who follow other people that don't even know that they exist, are completely unaware of anything they do or say, solely to laugh at them because they don't understand shit that they have to say, or misconstrue things that they, oh! Oh! And get your little ankles cooked, buddy. Oh my god! Time to go, time to go, time to go, time to go, time to go. He put him right on that hook. Oh my god, motherfucker. You're gonna, oh my god, why have you done this? Oh yeah, the only thing you gain is a headache. There's nothing to be gained from like, and even collabing with other streamers is setting yourself up for failure in a lot of instances, like 9 times out of 10. Because you'll get pulled into something, and I'm gonna name drop it because it's over and I've fucking blocked most of these people anyway. Just like the whole fucking Jason and Clyde situation, where you'll get pulled in thinking you're doing something like important, and you know, you can observe all of my behavior and all of the things that I said and the way that I moved in that entire situation and know that my intentions were good and pure and all that shit. And motherfuckers turn that shit literally into a network. That's why I don't stream as often as I do, because I was just like, this place is fucking like satanic. To like use like turns of phrase from like the old heads that say everything is demonic and satanic and shit. Shit is like straight up like demonic, yo. Motherfuckers are demons. I'm gonna say it here because fuck that nigga and everything he's about and everything he's going through. This motherfucker vigilante tried to give me F-bombs docs off of something I'm sure was shared to him in confidence. You know what I mean? That was probably shared. The whole way he acquired that shit was probably because someone trusted him with that information, specifically not to do that kind of shit. And motherfuckers are like, yo, do you want F-bombs docs? I'm like, why the fuck? Like, for what purpose? Nah, I want the nigga to leave me the fuck alone. I want him to shut the fuck up. Why would I engage? Like, I don't care. I don't know who this person is. I've never met them. They've been riding my fucking sack for like 2 fucking months, and I have not mentioned a single thing about them in that entire time. Why would I start trying to dox people or like do weird, like, people are fucking weird on here. Exactly, Amanda. And that was the mistake I made. I came into this space fucking bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. Like, yay, everybody wants to make content with me. Yay, these larger streamers, they want to interact with me. And it's like, you gotta understand, there's certain shit, like, it's just not worth it. If you want to grow as a content creator, it should be, you shouldn't, like, don't get me wrong, networking is important in terms of, oh my god. Networking is important in terms of finding other like-minded creators so that you can do cool collaborations and stuff. But like, if you're trying to actually grow, the first thing you have to do is actually add value to your brand and not just be another Destiny or another Vosh or another whoever, which is what so many people come in this space specifically to do. It's like absolutely astounding. Motherfuckers come in to just be Destiny, to be a Destiny reskin, and then act surprised when they like peter out at like 30 viewers when they're on some wild debate panel that like 8 other fucking streamers are on, right? But like, you have to actually add value to your content. Like, y'all fuck with me because I am actually on the abolition shit, not just like, it's not just branding with me. You know, I'm actually about my shit because I'm consistent with all the things I've said and done. Like, as an example, you won't hear me call myself a black anarchist and then come on here talking about gun control, right? Because it's fucking stupid. It doesn't make sense. You're not gonna hear me call myself a black anarchist and then come on here like talking about like, you know, there's only 2 genders or that xenogenders aren't real or some goofy shit like that, right? It's just, I'm consistent. And I actually talk about like black anarchism and like anarchista politics and that kind of stuff, which, fuck! This motherfucker was watching me through the hole that whole time. SpongeBob, nigga. On the hook. And it's not even just skeletons, because the whole fucking vibe is to say the most provocative and wild shit possible. Oh, but he's ready to tunnel me! Get away from me! You're trying to say the most provocative shit possible. You're literally doing like panels on the ethics of fucking animals, or like you're doing fucking like pedophile streams and shit. And then you're gonna get mad when people see that at a passing glance and they're like, oh nah, this nigga's talking about fucking kids. Like, you're setting yourself up for that shit. He was coming for these cheeks, but he couldn't. He needs to stop because he wouldn't even know what to do with them if he got them. It's too much cheeks for him. And you know I'm ready to teabag him too. It's big bags. Big bags. Do not give in to the urge, just run. Oh no, I got to every time. Every time. Ah! Oh my god! Oh my god! I let go of the keyboard and couldn't fucking figure out which key was. I had to look down to see where W was. Is a dude who's on the dog fucking panel? Exactly. Karma saw me talking some shit, yeah. But it's like, I don't know. There's motherfuckers on here horny to be on the dog fucking panel. That's the crazy part. Motherfuckers like want to be known as the person who hosts or like does the dog fucking panels. I never learn. I absolutely never learn. I'm hard-headed as fuck. My mom always used to say a hard head makes a soft ass. I mean, and my ass is definitely soft and round and juicy and thick. You know what I mean? Get therapy ain't enough. Therapy ain't enough. I don't. You gotta fucking. Those people gotta just be put in like re-education camps or something. Cause therapy you can just like get up and walk out of. Those people gotta be like forcibly like, you know what I mean? Endless cheeks. It's cool because I'm not that great at it either. You see my rank. I always have fun when I play this game. That's why I only play Survivor. I don't know. Playing Killer Might is like kind of fun, but I like trolling too much. I like teabagging and like cooking ankles and shit. Excuse me. Most people in space anymore, motherfuckers be like, yeah, I'm gonna be on the panel discussing the ethicality of maps. I'm wondering why motherfuckers disregard them as weird and otherwise think they belong on the list. Like, so here's the thing about like politics specifically, right? And this man's name is Twink Leddits. That's funny. And so, when you're doing political action and stuff, and this is why I focus super hard on making my content educational. Like, I even try to like emphasis on try. I try to broach like important topics and stuff just to like riff about, even when I'm doing stuff like this, just random streaming playing video games, because this shit is entertainment. I have no delusions about that, so it would be edutainment at best. But like, I try to, at the very least, be very self-aware about the level of like self-aggrandization that occurs, where it's like you're putting yourself out there, talking about, trying to say, look how great I am. You know what I mean? Because that's what a lot of the debate streamers are about, right? Don't listen to this other person. It's not just about you shouldn't listen to this person. It's about you should be listening to me instead. And I've always tried to be very self-aware about that, and not to say that like, I'm definitely on the team. There's people you shouldn't listen to, you shouldn't pay attention to, you shouldn't even acknowledge, negative or positive, because that's literally how the algorithm doesn't understand the difference between hate watching and watching. And a lot of the way these people get their engagements is by saying off the wall controversial shit and, you know, doing basic Fox News rage porn, right? But it was never from a position of you should listen to me instead, because I, first of all, have no illusions about these people wanting to listen to me looking the way that I look. But also, yo, Spanky Jenko, thank you for the raid. But also the things that I talk about. What up, Kenny Krieger? But number two, well, yeah, the things that I talk about. Like, do you really, honestly, do you genuinely believe that anyone from Vosh's community wants to come listen to gender abolition theory from me? I'm saying, like, I don't know, it's just it's a weird space to be in. I consider myself, and I've had this conversation with Madi and them, like, I consider myself just like a gaming streamer, FGC streamer who happens to have leftist values, and I happen to talk about politics just like casually. I don't consider myself a Twitch poll streamer or a political streamer. Even though I'll entertain it's fucking Bubba, dog. I'll entertain those conversations on here all day, every day, because that's my bag. But thank you again for the raid, Spanky Jenko. You know what? My parents wouldn't let me have Jenkos back in the day, and I kind of low-key didn't fuck with fuck with people who sported them. Oh! And this motherfucker's got the sauce! Because I thought Jenko stood for jeans niggers can't own. That's what the white kids used to say that shit stood for. I fuck with the Juggalos heavy, though. I've always known that the Juggalos are always on point. Oh my fucking god. Do not touch me. Get away from me. I need 6 feet. I would like to be socially distanced. Ready to get got? You ready to get got? You better get got? You better get got? Thank you for the follow, Spanky Jenko. Oh, he's coming! He's coming! Ah! Oh my god! Fuck! Really, nigga? You just gonna work on gens? You're not even gonna help us cook the killer? You're just gonna work? He's gonna see you. He has barbecue and shit. And you just finished the gen? Rest in peace. He's ready to come get you right now, dog. It's Bubba. It's fucking Bubba. He's coming to get you. This man coughed on me like a maskless Karen in a Target in the year 2021. I fucking hate that the term maskless Karen was actual. Woo! Get cooked, buddy! How did I know he'd be coming right for me, too? This is racially motivated. I'm convinced that this motherfucker is on Xander Hall time. Anyway. This motherfucker, how fucking funny that shit is, too. How, like... And we all know what types of streamer this is. That color. streamers who are that color, they come on here and then say a bunch of dumb, wild, like racist and like transphobic shit, and then and then they're like fucking shocked Pikachu when their audience is like nothing but dumb racists and transphobes. I had no idea that when I kept saying the N-word, ironically on stream, it would attract a bunch of weird people who just like to unironically say the N-word. I had no idea that when I was joking about identifying as an attack helicopter that a bunch of transphobes would show up in my chat to talk about how fucking, you know, 40% or whatever. You can watch that shit happen in real time. This shit's, it's like clockwork. I'm gonna post up in here because these motherfuckers. He knows where we are though. That's the crazy part. I'm just surprised my fucking spine shrank. There it is, as soon as I said something. I hope he didn't see me get in that locker. Spanky Jinko. What are you a Dead by Daylight streamer, Spanky? How did you come across my little slice of Twitch? Considering I haven't streamed in like 2 weeks prior to this one. Right on, cool. I guess the Kenny Krieger. Oh, hell yeah, that's, I guess that, but yeah, hell yeah. Shout out to Kenny Krieger. Shout out to Spanky Jinko and Kenny Krieger. I appreciate y'all. Oh. Thank you, Amanda. Bruh, and this motherfucker's, yo. I'm calling the police on this motherfucker. That's just, I'm calling the cops. Dog, you're gonna be dealt with! Oh, and he came for me! Oh, no! Get over it! Get over it! Fuck! That's my fault for hanging around the fucking... Dog, I'm calling the police. I'm calling the cops. I'm calling myself because I got accused of being police. This motherfucker Ross Publica called me a cop. I'm calling myself. Oh, and he's right there! Oh my god! Did I cook his ankles? Did I cook his ankles? Did I cook his ankles? No, I didn't! Oh my god! No! No! Ow! I'm about to die. That's it. That's also a weird, the weirdest fucking space. Like that particular little slice, where you motherfuckers like you knowingly have drama farmers in your moderation. You know, like you willingly keep them around. You get straight up warned by like, hey yo, this person's like, you will literally be shown screenshots of whole secret Discord servers where motherfuckers are literally planning on setting you up like, oh yeah, this dude's gonna get mad as fuck and definitely stream about this if we do this, this, and this and set him up to talk to this person, whatever, we show him this, whatever. And you're like, you know, whatever. Not only are you like whatever on it, you go to bat for these people. You're like, nah, I know them. I trust them. Never met that person a day in my fucking life. Don't know them from a hole in the fucking wall, but I, you know, they're good to me, so I trust them. I appreciate you, Amanda. I don't main any killers. I don't play killer. I'm a survivor. Thank you, Amanda. I appreciate you. If I'm ever in Japan, I will look you up. For sure. Most certainly. I thought he saw me. Not. Are all of us playing? There's literally all of us are playing Claudette. It's just... How's specialty Shirley Temple? That sounds delicious. I love me a good Shirley Temple. I love mocktails. I don't care. I love delicious drinks. I don't care if people think that they are silly. At least that person's ready to get off the hook, I hope. Never mind, there's another hook way to fuck back there in the boondocks. Oh shit! Sweet drinks are the best, mocktails are the best. Motherfuckers try to hate on mocktails, but it's like you're literally bragging about being a fucking alcoholic. That's also something weird as shit about American culture. It's like, fam, like, you are an alcoholic. It's just socially acceptable to be an alcoholic now. Please come scoop me up. Oh no, no, you ready to get sliced and choppied and sliced. That was smart though. Kelly was definitely waiting for that little cookery right there. I really hope this third Claudette's working on gens. This motherfucker has to have Deerstalker. Why did you wait this long to come get my goofy ass? Oh my god, dude, and I'm ready to die now. You're stupid as fuck. And I hope you get clapped. I hope Bubba claps all of you. Yeah, it's like I might be, this might be some blasphemy here, but like I kind of feel the same way about people who smoke weed, honestly, and they get super into like 50%, like the whole percentage shit is the biggest fucking scam in any market ever. Like, motherfuckers are looking at the plant, they're getting the whole bush under the fucking, like, electron microscope to look at every single individual fucking molecule of the bud and be like, yep, this is definitely 75% sativa and 25% indica. It's a high, like, it's the biggest fucking scam ever. And before that, you had motherfuckers who wanted to fucking describe the smells to you. You know what I'm saying? Like, that was always my favorite shit. Like, yo, smell this bud, it's so loud. I'd be like, yep, smells like bud and your dirty ass fingernails. Like, that's definitely weed, all right. Smells like weed. You grow the weed you smoke the weed you grow, no idea what it is. That's what I'm saying. I'm trying to get like you though. I gotta wait till July 1st to do that though. I got these, hold on, you'll appreciate this. I got these prints that are they're basically so you can put 2 liter and like 20 ounce. They're threaded for like plastic bottles, like soda bottles, and you just cut the bottoms off the bottles and screw them in upside down. That's what my plant is currently sitting in because I knocked the glass that it was in off onto the fucking table and it exploded and shattered and almost killed my plant. But of course, I got hella Fago bottles. Give you a little demo really quick. I got hella Fago bottles to fucking saying you put it on after you screw the bottom off, and you know, presto bango, and I just dripped Fago all over myself because there's still Fago in this one. And it's firework, like rocket pop Fago too. It smells just like the prime I was just drinking. It's way more satisfying than that prime. Oh no, I slid back and unplugged my microphone and headphones. Titties, cock, butt cheeks. Oh, never mind. Whoops, my mic was still plugged in. Whoops. Weed scented. People's systems are just different, yo. I knew someone who took like their first hit of bud, took like 2 cheaps and stripped down almost naked and ran outside and like called 911 because they thought that they were dying. And we had to explain to the ambulance when they got there that he was just paranoid as shit and smoked hella weed. Some people just have bad reactions to that shit, and everything ain't for everybody. I love that saying. It's one of my favorite sayings. Alien Monster Cook. When this shit is name brand and it's actually name brand, then it's cool. Like, if it's like, if you're like going out to like Cali or something, or some spots that have had dispensaries for like a decade almost at this point, then you're probably getting some good, like, some actual genetics where motherfuckers are like the actual weed connoisseurs that can like describe the actual individual terpenes and the shit or whatever. But I'm from Baltimore City, baby. We get fucking Mylar middies out here. They will put some doo-doo brick in a Mylar bag with Skittles or Runts or fucking cookies on the front of it ASAP and flip that shit. Like, it's a black market, baby. That Mylar middies is a cruel fucking game. I hate that shit. Fucking Mylar mids. This fucking dude I used to work with, he just quit, but he used to say Marley. That was the weirdest shit ever. I mean, psychological shit is, it's, you know, it's real to you, so it's real, you know what I mean? Oh. Like, if that's... Like, if you're having that reaction, it's not going to help to tell you in the moment and it's all in your head. You know what I mean? You just got to kind of lean with it, rock with it. And hopefully you have people around you who aren't dickheads who are going to, like, fuck with you and shit. Yeah. Uh-oh. In your head, zombie, zombie. Some shit just popped off on Citizen. Try and peep it. Oh my god. This isn't even near me. Somebody got robbed at gunpoint. Somebody smelled gas. That is concerning. Smell gas in there. It's also not. Shots. It's wild because I'm pretty sure Citizen is like connected directly to Shot Spotted. And y'all have heard me talk about ShotSpotter on this platform. I'm sure if you've been following me for any lengthy period of time, that shit is wild. And it's real panopticist shit. Dead by Daylight. Oh! Oh, when he's right there! Get them ankles cooked, boy. Ah, why did I do that dumbass shit? I guess he teleports. I've never seen, this is my second time facing this killer, so. It's ready to scoop my goofy ass up. And take my goofy ass to the hook. And put my goofy ass on it like I'm SpongeBob. Yep, it is. He's got friends. It's also wild that all the jobs I've ever had, I've never had a company phone. So I have Telegram and like Signal and shit, and I'll randomly get alerts that motherfuckers that I haven't seen, talked to, or thought of in like 10, 15 years are suddenly on Signal or Telegram. Yo! He's got the personal teleporter like Deadpool. Body slide by one. Old body slide by one, head ass. A D&D party, a whole D&D party. That is kind of whack. If he comes in here to get me, I'm gonna just hop through that window. This motherfucker got a sword. No sirski. No sir. Oh my god, this motherfucker's still chasing me. And I ran right into the fucking killer! No! Oh my god, get away from me! I ran smooth into the kill. Yo, that's not fair. That is unfair. That is fucking ridiculous. This motherfucker is trying to gangbang us with these fucking claymores. Oh my god, now here he comes. This motherfucker's got the bad dragon sword trying to fucking gangbang us with this shit. Oh my god, he's got the Mr. Hanky sword. Run! Run! Woo! Oh my god. Woo! Time to go, time to go, time to go. Oh my god, why in the fuck didn't it pull the fucking shits down? Let me hide in this weed real quick. Oh, I was gonna say, I can't fucking believe that worked, yo. I can't fucking believe that almost worked. Oh my god. This motherfucker's cruising around with that bad dragon. Oh my god, get away from me, get away from me. Go, yo, go do the gen. Oh my god, dude. We're ready to get clapped up this game. That's what's about to happen. Oh, look at this nigga. This motherfucker is goofy. He's not checking no lockers, yo. Not a single locker check to speak of. My man is not checking no lockers. Oh. No! How did he know? What? 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 Yo! He fucking teleported back to my locker, yo! What happened? Yo! What? How did he do that? I'm Sickiana. Yo, how? Do not Google Bad Dragon, I'm sorry. Do not Google that shit. John. I thought I heard the hatch too. It might just been some other shit. Never mind. Everybody's still alive except for me. I'm the only goofy getting fucking getting snatched out the locker by this motherfucker looking like he had CTV's connection. Had the Winnebago Wi-Fi with fucking 645 ping. I'll never get over the fact that that man was talking all that shit from inside of a Winnebago. You know? That shit is crazy. Yeah, he heard me talking shit and didn't think I didn't think he would hear it. What you mean the other room? That was the room. It's a Winnebago, my nigga. It's got one room in that bitch. It's a Winnebago. Oh my gosh. This motherfucker was making pride flag swastikas from inside of a Winnebago. That shit is truly unhinged in a way that you only find those types of people on Twitch, yo. That's the only place you find goofy ass niggas like that. And pedophiles, you know. This has to be. There's no way this is Peter Dow's real account, yo. We have to tweet Jesse. Yo, I'll look at the clip. I'm gonna look at the clip. I will never get over the fact that this person, Tortuguita, was sitting cross-legged with their hands up. And they laced this nigga 14 times. 14 times. You understand how many squeezes you have to get off to shoot somebody 14 fucking times? And those are just the bullets that hit them. I knew someone. He wasn't my mans or anything like that. We were just schoolmates. But I knew this dude. His name was Justin Fisher. I might have talked about this on stream before. He was having a mental health crisis. And his parents didn't know he's white. His parents didn't know who to call, so they called the police. And the police get there, and they clapped this nigga. I mean, laced him. They shot him. It was just 2 cops that shot him 14 fucking times. Which means they had 2 cops out there that damn near mag dumped. Because I think they both carry what? Police carry in their service. Because they're using just Glock 40s, right? So it's like, what is that? That'd be like 11 plus 1, something like that. No, I think police just carry regular Glock 17s. That shit is surreal. I had police draw on me over a resi fucking bowl. I had a failure to appear behind a possession charge. And the motherfuckers kicked my door in, and it was 3 of them. It was, first of all, it was two. It was 2 that already had Glocks in my face, and then a third one just comes out of nowhere and decides I should also be pointing a loaded gun in this person's face. There's not enough loaded guns pointed directly in this guy's face. Let me just toss one in there, just as a treat. I mean, I would like to also point a loaded gun at this person's face. I don't want to do it when they're an actual threat though. I want to make sure that they're like already getting on the ground and about to get handcuffed before I pull my gun out and stick it in this fucking person's face. He was trying to like get around their shoulder and shit. It was like something out of a fucking cartoon, like out of Hot Fuzz or something. My man was bricked up to point a loaded gun in my face. Positively throbbing, thinking about pointing a loaded gun in my fucking face. Yo, hid in the bush, and it actually worked. Yo, he hid in the bush. Yo, this motherfucker's in the bush. Yo, what up, Pyro? This motherfucker's chasing us with that big ass bad dragon. Fucking trying to smack us with the bad dragon. Why is World War III trending on Twitter? You know what? I'm Xing out this. I'm not even gonna. I don't want to know. Do not want to know. Ugh. Them motherfuckers got the bird on him. He ready to do something. He better do something. Snitching ass bird. Ugh. I feel it, Pyro. I've been chilling too, to be honest with you. I've just been focusing on work. I might get back into the content game. I had um I had plans to start shooting my Thomas Viaduct YouTube video on Saturday, but I have a family emergency I gotta take care of. His criminal of choice gonna be a BLM protester? That's almost as. Do you remember? Who else remembers when those cops got fired because they just picked a random black dude out in the crowd and just started whipping his ass and like hurling racial slurs at him and shit, and it just so happened to be also an undercover cop. Thank you for the follow, Jep Psycho Bear. I've been trying to just chill and get cheeks too, honestly. I've been having family time. But I'm gonna have like real actual like my real family time this weekend. Thank you, Amanda. Yeah, it's kind of what I was talking about earlier when you fucking get old and shit that you took for granted, you start to understand that a lot of this shit ain't gonna be here forever, and you should really appreciate it while it is here and really cherish good moments and the good times you have with people while they're here, you know what I mean? While you're able to do that. This dude is ready to get dealt with. Look, there he goes. He's bagging him and everything. Yep. I mean, it is what it is. Elon Musk with a rare W. He said it's kind of flattering to be insulted on this site. You're not going to own Elon Musk on Twitter. He literally owns the site. Like this is what's so funny to me. Like that's also what's funny to me about like hardcore kids and shit. Like you're not going to do representation in this fucking bar. White people literally own the bar. There's gonna be Nazis doing weird shit like 2 weeks after you. Nah, that's it. You done. You might as well at least try to go for the Jones, because that's it. Is this motherfucker humping him while he's... Yo, I can't. I don't know. I don't want to know what's going on. Yeah, like, even if it is cope with people, that's the funniest part. He's coping. Obviously, nobody likes him, but there's motherfuckers who are literally paying cash money, a monthly subscription fee, to use that site. And it's at this point I should also say that you are one of the biggest suckers on planet fucking Earth if you're paying for Twitter Blue. I have a bridge to sell you. Oh man, so Joe Lewis is live and Paradigm Shift is live. I haven't raided Joe Lewis in a minute. Let me raid JoJo. I'm gonna hop off after that one. I'll holler at y'all in a minute. Joe Lewis, you know him, you love him. I'll catch y'all whenever. But yeah, I'll holler at y'all soon. Thanks for watching.